Imagine for a moment, floating high above our planet. From this vantage point, you see billions of lives intertwined like a vast network of neurons. Each person is a node, connected through countless interactions, decisions, and emotions. Now, consider the most intriguing question: what truly makes us human? What sets each individual apart in this sprawling tapestry? At the heart of it all lies consciousness, the mysterious force that gives us awareness, thought, and emotion. It's like having an inner voice that guides our every action, decision, and feeling. But just how does this intangible thing shape who we are as a species? The implications are staggering. Imagine if scientists could fully understand the mechanics of consciousness. How might it transform our understanding of human behavior, ethics, even society itself? Let's dive into some potential impacts on humanity and civilization at large. First up, health and well-being. If we can uncover what truly drives consciousness, imagine how much better we could care for mental health issues like depression or anxiety. Medications today often target symptoms rather than underlying causes. But with a deeper understanding of the mind's workings, perhaps treatments will be more effective and targeted, leading to happier, healthier lives. Next, technology. Think about artificial intelligence, AI. Right now, AI mimics human behavior based on vast amounts of data but lacks true awareness or consciousness. With breakthroughs in consciousness science, we might create machines that not only act like humans but truly experience the world as they do. This could revolutionize everything from household robots to complex decision-making systems used by businesses and governments. Then there's education. How can schools teach better if they understand exactly how students' minds work? Imagine personalized learning experiences tailored to each child's unique consciousness, helping them reach their full potential in ways we've never seen before. Education could become a truly transformative force for individual growth, not just knowledge acquisition. Ethics and morality are also up for discussion. If scientists can pinpoint the biological basis in the last episodes, we explored some of the most mind-blowing theories about consciousness. We delved into what makes us who we are, how our brains create that sense of self, and even pondered whether other creatures might experience it too. Now, let's take a step back and consider something crucial. What does all this mean for humanity as a whole? How could these ideas shape the future of civilization? First, imagine if consciousness isn't just a byproduct of brain activity but an intrinsic part of our existence. This means that every living being might have some form of awareness or experience, whether it's through dreams and sleep or even during deep meditation. This realization can shift how we treat each other and the world around us. If animals are conscious, then their lives become more than just resources for human use. They deserve respect and consideration. This could lead to stricter animal rights laws, better welfare standards, and a fundamental change in our ethical framework. Moreover, understanding consciousness might revolutionize medicine and mental health care. Imagine being able to treat depression or anxiety by addressing the root of conscious experience rather than just masking symptoms with medication. Doctors and therapists would need new tools and approaches to work effectively in this landscape. In technology, too, we could see radical changes. Creating artificial intelligence, AI, that truly understands consciousness might lead us down paths previously unimaginable. Conscious AI could help solve complex problems like climate change or global poverty by understanding the emotions and needs of all beings involved, not just humans but also animals and ecosystems. But these implications go beyond personal care and technology. They touch on broader societal issues, such as work and leisure. If consciousness is a fundamental part of our existence, how do we value labor? Should unpaid work be considered more valuable because it contributes to the overall well-being of conscious beings? These ideas also bring up profound questions about identity. What does it mean for someone's identity if their mind can exist in different forms or even separate from their body entirely? In our journey through the depths of consciousness, we've explored some mind-bending concepts that challenge everything we thought we knew about ourselves. Today, let's dive into how these insights could reshape humanity and civilization as a whole. Imagine if every decision you make was not just influenced by your conscious thoughts but also by hidden, subconscious processes. These unconscious influences are powerful, sometimes more so than what you consciously believe to be true. For instance, when faced with choosing between two options, our brain might favor one even before we realize it's a choice at all. So, how does this realization affect us on a larger scale? Well, think about the way society makes decisions today. Policies and laws are often shaped by public opinion, which is heavily influenced by marketing and media. But what if those opinions were swayed unconsciously, by subliminal messages or deep-seated biases we aren't even aware of? Let's take a look at politics for a moment. Politicians use sophisticated techniques to shape public perception through advertising and social media campaigns. These strategies can be so effective that people might vote based on subconscious feelings rather than rational analysis. This could lead to policies that, while popular in the short term, may not actually benefit society as a whole. In business too, unconscious biases play a significant role. Hiring practices, for example, often reflect these hidden preferences. A company's leadership team might unconsciously favor candidates who remind them of someone from their past or align with certain stereotypes, regardless of whether this is the best choice based on objective criteria. Now, consider how personal beliefs and values can be influenced by unconscious factors. For instance, our sense of morality isn't always a straightforward product of upbringing or education. It's often shaped by deeply ingrained cultural norms that we accept without question. This means that people might act in ways they believe are ethical, even if their actions aren't truly based on rational thinking. This realization can be both empowering and challenging. On one hand, imagine stepping into the heart of consciousness, where every moment we make decisions that shape our lives. Today, we're going to explore how understanding this mind-blowing idea could change everything, how it might reshape not just individual minds but entire civilizations. Let's start with a simple question: what does it mean for something to be conscious? Consciousness is more than just being awake or aware, it's the ability to experience and perceive. It involves thoughts, emotions, sensations, and even self-awareness. This isn't limited to humans either, it can apply to animals too. Now, let's think about the implications of consciousness on a broader scale. Imagine a world where we fully understand how consciousness works. How would that knowledge change our approach to education? Traditional classrooms might transform into dynamic environments tailored to each student's unique learning style and cognitive needs. With deeper insights into human psychology and intelligence, educators could design personalized curricula that maximize potential. In the workplace, understanding consciousness could revolutionize management techniques. Leaders might focus more on emotional intelligence, being aware of their own emotions as well as others. This could lead to a shift from strict hierarchical structures towards collaborative environments where everyone's perspective is valued equally. Workers would feel understood and respected, leading to higher job satisfaction and productivity. But it's not just about personal growth, consciousness also impacts societal norms and laws. As we learn more about the intricacies of human thought processes, ethical debates around issues like free will versus determinism could become clearer. This knowledge might help us create fairer legal systems based on a deeper understanding of why people make certain decisions. On a global scale, this newfound understanding of consciousness could play a crucial role in international relations and conflict resolution. Diplomats might negotiate more effectively if they understand the psychological underpinnings that drive human behavior during crises or conflicts. Understanding these dynamics can help prevent misunderstandings and foster cooperation among nations. Moreover, consciousness research might lead to breakthroughs in mental health treatments. Current approaches. In the last episodes, we've explored some of the most mind-blowing concepts about consciousness. Now it's time to look at how these ideas could reshape our world on a grand scale, how they might impact humanity and civilization as a whole. Imagine if we knew exactly what makes us conscious. What would change in society? How might this knowledge transform decision-making processes, both for individuals and for governments? Firstly, consider healthcare. Currently, doctors treat the body but often struggle with treating mental health issues effectively because so much of our consciousness is rooted in the brain's complex workings. If we could fully understand how consciousness operates, it would revolutionize medical practices. New therapies might be developed that target not just symptoms but the very core of what makes us feel and think. Let's talk about education next. Imagine a world where schools teach students not only to memorize facts but also to truly grasp concepts by understanding their own minds. This could lead to a new era of self-awareness, enabling children to develop better problem-solving skills and emotional intelligence from an early age. In fact, consciousness training might even become part of the curriculum. Then there's work and productivity. The ability to manipulate our state of mind can significantly boost creativity and innovation in industries ranging from technology to art. Companies could offer mindfulness practices or brain optimization programs as benefits, improving focus, reducing stress, and enhancing overall performance among employees. Governments would also be impacted. Policies on mental health support might become more robust if leaders fully understood the intricate workings of consciousness. They could craft strategies that promote well-being at a community level, ensuring everyone has access to tools for managing their own minds effectively. But it's not just about the positive impacts. There are challenges too. As we gain deeper insights into our mental processes, ethical dilemmas may arise. For instance, if someone can control another person's thoughts or emotions, what does that mean for individual freedom and autonomy? These questions will need to be addressed carefully as we've journeyed through the depths of consciousness, exploring its mysteries with open minds and hearts. It's time to turn our attention to how this profound concept can shape the future of humanity. The implications are vast and far-reaching, ranging from personal growth to societal transformation. Imagine a world where individuals fully understand their own minds, where they can harness the power within themselves to make better decisions, manage emotions more effectively, and live happier lives. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's becoming increasingly possible with advancements in neuroscience and psychology. Consider how this knowledge could change education. Teachers might tailor lessons not only for content but also for the emotional states of their students. They would be able to recognize when a student is struggling and offer support or encouragement based on individual needs. This personalized approach wouldn't just improve academic performance, it would foster well-rounded, emotionally intelligent individuals. In workplaces too, understanding consciousness could revolutionize management practices. Leaders might create environments that promote mental health and reduce stress. They could use insights into decision-making to make more informed choices about projects or team compositions. Employees who feel understood and supported are likely to be more productive and satisfied with their jobs. But the impact of this knowledge isn't limited to personal growth or professional success. It has the potential to reshape our societies as a whole. Imagine communities where people recognize each other's struggles and offer genuine empathy instead of judgment. Think about cities designed around mental well-being, prioritizing green spaces for relaxation and social activities that promote connection. The implications go beyond just interpersonal relationships, they extend into politics and governance too. Leaders who understand the complexities of human consciousness could craft policies aimed at addressing root causes of societal issues rather than merely treating symptoms. They might focus on creating sustainable economic systems that prioritize mental health alongside financial stability, ensuring a balanced approach to prosperity. Moreover, this knowledge could challenge our current understanding of what it means to be human and how we interact with each other. It raises questions about free will versus determined growth is a ladder, not a leap. Subscribe and keep climbing.